Now listen. I recognize that I'm recording this for people who may be watching this later, but it does harken back to the time when we used to do the show on a fucking phone, right? And there was something very low tech, but also very streamlined about that process. Now we got a bunch of fucking moving parts, and we got StreamYard, and bells and whistles, and all this other stuff. It's bound to go pear-shaped from time to time. Am I right?
Really, we just do the show for ourselves.
That's it.
That's good because there's nobody else.
We're doing that for ourselves right now. Yeah.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. We're gonna start the first clue again.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
We're starting all over. Just waiting for everybody to show up. All right, here.
How's everyone's weekend going?
How's everybody doing? Nobody's here yet. All right, here. Okay, 7.
Hey, it's Saturday. Time to put your cares away. What do you say? Let's play COVID Cards Against Humanity. Cloud penis! Dildos! Boys from the waist up! What do you say? It's time to play COVID Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, so obviously, so we got the folks
Man,
are returning.
that'll teach us for trying to show a video and laugh at Anthony Kiedis. That's what happened.
I was going to say,
Warner Brothers blocked.
Warner Brothers blocked us, and also Anthony Kiedis obviously had some. Hello, Anthony had some sort of he whipped a mojo on us. I think with that weird ass stash and like trailer mullet. I want to call it a trailer mullet. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? No. I think I'm okay with that. Oh my God! So, well, obviously.
Okay, so
gotta do this shit
a couple
again.
of people said that they got
It's the only show with Stefan.
second intro.
Yeah. Third. This is the third.
Your hosts, Stefan and Lloyd.
Oh my goodness. Okay. A couple people said what now?
I don't know. Somebody said hi. Oh, there's Fuzz. Okay, we're
Buzz,
back.
man.
We're back.
Okay, listen. But before we get started, while everybody's gathering again, and we'll start this process one more time. I ordered glasses. I don't know if I'd mentioned this. These glasses are very much on their last legs. Bob's here. Hi, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
So
it's a hot mess.
Oh yes, you did. Anyway, I had ordered new glasses because these ones are broken, and I ordered this pair that I really liked online. And they didn't come. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I go on the website, and the website has strangely a lot of extraneous U's after their O's. And I'm like, oh, something's up here. Turns out they're in Australia. Oh, boy. Yeah. So anyway, and then there's this big holdup because they need to put the dummy lenses in. And then finally, when they get these things on the road, it's like a month later. So, of course, yes, hello, Christina. Of course, I figure when the glasses arrive, then I'm going to be like, boop, nope, bye.
Hate them.
Right. But here, let's vote, shall we? They just arrived.
Let's give our opinion.
Yeah. What do we think? Now, I can't say a goddamn thing because they're dummy lenses. But what are we thinking?
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they look great.
Yay, nay. Are you not entertained? Okay, good. Anyway, these are the new glasses, provided I go and get some actual lenses in them. Okay, kids, we are back, and we are ready to rock and roll. So, good. Okay, everybody likes. Very nice.
Thumbs upping that.
Listen, I rely on you people. I rely on you people for all of my the big decisions in my life. Yeah. So here we go. We were on the first round. Okay, so it is hard to believe, but there was a time when no one gave a shit about blank. Hard to believe, but there was a time when no one gave a shit about Anthony Kiedis, apparently, and playing YouTube videos.
So, Christina, what happened was we came on, and then we started the game. But before that, we showed a Red Hot Chili Peppers video.
Yeah.
And then we got blocked by Warner Brothers. So
we didn't play the audio. We thought we were safe. That we were in the clear.
But apparently you can't. Remember those times when we showed the entirety of Sharknado and we didn't get in trouble?
We got no trouble whatsoever for doing that. But yeah, we play like 30 seconds of Anthony Kiedis with his short eyes haircut, and then boom. Okay, pirating music and video droplets. The third opening. The letter Q. Oh, the letter Q says Fuzz. Love that. 3-ply TP. Breathing the same air. Eyeglass styles. Oh, these are fun. Canvas. Oh, Lily, I know.
Aww.
No, man, we got to get back out there. Talking to the voters. I think. How are we doing here? I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Fuzz because I think the letter Q is exactly the right answer. So, congratulations to Mr. Fuzz.
Picking up your dog shit in a plastic bag, says David.
Okay. Good citizen. All right.
Scott says STDs.
All right, so that the first round goes to Fuzz. Congratulations to you, dude. You will be the round, the judge on the second round here. Ooh, demanding. Let me have a pen, she says.
Give me that pen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that. I'm kind of into that. Okay. Boss me around. Okay. If someone stumbles across this show in 100 years, they're going to be shocked by how much we discuss blank. Somebody stumbles across this show in 100 years, they're going to be shocked by how much we discuss blank. All of these, by the way, are in I don't know if you found it, but they're in an email.
Yes, if I stop to, okay, I'll stop to do that.
If someone's, oh boy, now I've annoyed her.
You'll get annoyed with me for that.
Oh, I've annoyed her. Oh, you guys,
cool.
you see,
I'm
marriage is a give and take.
Yep.
It's a give and take.
Yep. Let me just find that now.
Now
because it's from last week, right? So,
yeah, it is. Now here's something we were just talking about. The key to a really great marriage is obviously find the right person. On public transportation, if you can do it, and then work. and then the work begins. But it's good work. It's good work. You do the work because you're building something great. If someone stumbles across this in 100 years, they're going to be shocked by how much we discuss rage shopping, mask holes, Laura's Garden, beaver cubes, McRibs, and whatever the hell 18 inches means. Ray, we know what 18 inches means,
Christina
my brother.
and Ange said Jim's
right hand. Did my dad go to bed?
He just disappeared.
He took the opportunity to be like, well, hang on. It's my impression of my dad. Well, looks like Kevin goes down. I don't know. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Going to bed. If he's still on, he's gonna be like, that doesn't sound like me at all.
On that Zoom last night.
Oh yeah.
So random.
Hey, Jason, Jim Cox here. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, he said, I gotta go take a poop in the pool.
Exactly.
He doesn't have a pool.
No.
B, he didn't even want to go. Like, he wasn't even leaving. He just was randomly getting a drink or something.
He just felt like dropping saying,
a deuce. I'm going to go poop in the pool.
In a pool. So, Fuzz, who had the funniest response to if someone stumbles across the show in 100 years, they're going to be shocked by how much we discuss blank?
Technical issues?
My mom's filthy yet awesome answers, yes. We haven't actually had technical. Matt with clown peeing. Okay, so Bob, nicely done, dude. We haven't had a lot of technical issues lately, and I don't even feel like I need to knock wood when I say that because we just had technical issues. Yeah, exactly. Well, that wasn't a technical issue. That was something. That was
an Anthony Kiedis issue. Clearly.
Oh, well, tonight, yeah, but last week we weren't on because of our sweet, sweet puppy dog. Okay, let's see. After now you guys know that good old Vlad the Impaler Putin is fixing to invade Ukraine, causing quite the kerfuffle in Eastern and Central Europe, and possibly could create one of those so-called domino effects. Remember that from World War II? Hey, read your history books. After he invades, Putin is promising free blank for all Ukrainians. After he invades, Putin is promising free blank for all Ukrainians. Fuzz, I honestly, I feel like your answer should be in Cyrillic. After he invades, Putin is promising free blank for all Ukrainians. Honestly, indentured servitude, serfdom, I think is probably what he's. My pillow, nice. I love that. My pillows. Treaty of Versailles. Yep. These are good history jokes. I like them. Pea showers, sure, why not? We never got to see, nor would we ever want to see, the pea tape. 2 scoops of chocolate ice cream and a waffle cone. Lines to stand in food for. We have finest lines in all of Eurasia. Master Pollen, let's see, 2024 ballot boxes, Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, vodka with Fuzz in a Turkish prison. By the way, Bob, at any point when you see my own answer, Chernobyl vodka, Bob, if you want to vote for your own answer, you can. You're judging this round, but by all means, vote for yourself if you'd like. Starbucks gift certificates, vodka. So, Bob, who in your estimation had the funniest response to after he invades? Putin is promising free blank for all Ukrainians. And honestly, don't they already have hot and cold running vodka in every room?
That's what they do, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That's their national sport, drinking vodka.
That's it.
A car.
A car.
Oh my God, he wrote something
you get a car,
in Cyrillic.
And you get a car. Yeah, I asked him to.
Oh, nice.
I asked him to.
How do you get that on your keyboard?
How'd you get that, eh?
That is a stupid question.
How'd you get that, eh? I'll tell you, by exploiting the masses. Thank you very much.
Hanging on to outdated. No,
where's
I don't
Kathy?
want to get copyright struck again.
By the way, where's Kathy?
I just texted her, and she said she forgot it was Saturday.
I have a question that is okay. Eric Atwood with US 2024 voting ballots. Nicely done. Eric Atwood's on the board. Okay. Well, we'll wait until Kathy's on for me to ask this one because I think she'll wanna get a piece of that. Okay, so I was Googling. Now, those of you, Kathy's here. Good, we'll do this one right now. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Hi, my love. Okay. According to the forthcoming documentary, in addition, you guys know that there is a documentary that W. Kamau Bell is doing on Showtime called "We Need to Talk About Bill Cosby." I guess we do. According to the forthcoming documentary, in addition to being a rapist, Bill Cosby is also a secret blank.
Oh, boy.
According to the forthcoming documentary, in addition to being a rapist, it says B, but just go with me, being a rapist, Bill Cosby is also a secret blank. Secret lover. Yeah, but he wasn't.
He was a not-so-secret lover. No, he was secret because he'd knock you out first.
Oh, these are good. The obstetrician. These are going to get good.
Secret pedophile?
I didn't say it out loud. Mixologist. Love that.
Yes, he was.
Agent, man, he was. Well, no, he was I Spy, wasn't he? He was on I Spy. That was his big breakout.
Waffle Stomper. That's
Oh, dude, did somebody say Waffle Stomper? Oh, gross. Boo. But I love that. That's a great answer.
Mixologist is funny because he was that, right?
Oh, he was a mixologist. All right. That's a good answer, Christina.
Here, have this.
Altar Boy, Trip Tent host. That would mean if you had too much whatever mescaline. Say, yeah, we're gonna take your friend back to the tent, give him some vitamin B12 and some orange slices.
Life coach for Michael Jackson is funny.
These answers are phenomenal. Eric, who had the funniest response, dude? These are real. Manolo Blahnik. A file. Yeah, he's super into Two Girls, One Cup video director. Eric, who had the funniest response to, according to the forthcoming documentary, in addition to being a rapist, Bill Cosby is also a secret blank.
So I had the worst insomnia at 3 a.m, and I watched the very last episode of And Just Like That, which is the very best time to watch it, because you're just almost asleep. Like, this is terrible.
So Eric is judging this round, am I right? Okay. I think he might have forgotten, because he just answered... Unless did somebody say adult picture pages star and I missed it? I don't know. Picture pages. Angela was life coach. Okay, very good. Nice job. And you will be the judge of the following. Now, you know that Laurel and I both have terrible, terrible insomnia, and you also know that I'm a hypochondriac. So, yeah. So we were just talking. So here's a dynamic, by the way. Those of you who don't sleep very well will understand this very, very...
Do you want to tell them what you think your illness of the week is? Or you want to rule that out first before you actually tell them?
Yeah, because it's just going to... Listen, you all know I'm a fucking hypochondriac. If I've got something serious, I'll tell you. But anyway, I was Googling in the middle of the night, and I'm convinced that my totally minor ache is blank. I was Googling in the middle of the night, and I'm convinced that my minor ache is totally blank.
I have a pain in my foot.
You're on.
It's probably plantar fasciitis.
Fasciitis.
But my foot just might suck now.
It could.
I
have had plantar fasciitis before, which, by the way, I cannot say without using the Popeye voice. Plantar fasciitis.
Here's the thing, though. I don't like a thing that when you Google it, it says, that's going to take a year to go away. What?
It does. Unless you go and get the sweet, sweet needle. Now, it hurts.
Nice.
Having a needle in the foot hurts. I'm not going to lie, but it's worth it. So Kathy says, an earwig burrowing in my brain. Sit down. I got a story to tell. I was camping on the lawn of my neighbors when I was a kid, and a bunch of us are laid out on the lawn, right? Just sleeping bags under the stars. Perfect summer evening. And all of a sudden, the wind kicks up, and I'm like, through the wind, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I sit up, and it doesn't seem like there's wind. I'm like, no, I don't see any wind. But I keep hearing, I'm like, well, something's going on. So I obviously, my 11-year-old brain syncs up that something is wrong. Whatever it could be, I don't really know. So I go in and just wake up my mom and dad. I'm like, you guys, there's something going on in my ear. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not like my brain. They're like, well, why don't you? My dad's like, why don't you go back to sleep and see if it resolves itself? My mom's like, well, I don't know, Jimmy. Maybe we should take him into the emergency room. Maybe you can take him in the emergency room. So anyway, my mom gets up, and we're going down the hill. and to the hospital, and like the thing would just go, my ear would go, and then it would stop, and it would stop for a good long while. And I'm like, it stopped for so long that I'm like, why don't we just turn around and go home? And we would stop, go to turn around to go home, and then all of a sudden it would. So
hold up, Angela, you should not listen to this.
we get to the hospital. And the doctor goes, well, let's take a look and see what's going on in here, young man. The minute he shines the light in there, an earwig goes right toward the light and right through the scope and just right onto his hand. Just as if it were choreographed. Oh, it was a fucking earwig in my ear, y'all. Who knew? Who knew that an earwig would crawl into your ear in the middle of the night? I honestly thought that the ear had to do with ears of corn, that they would invade ears of corn. Didn't know they'd invade human ears, but they did. Yeah, so there you go. Story time. Also, and I was 11 years old. I'm like, and he gives it to me. You want a souvenir? I'm like, sure. So I take it, and I'm like, I take it outside, and I'm like, this would have been one of those character-defining moments. And my mom was like, well, what are you going to do with it? I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, why did I just let it go? I mean, it didn't do anything to me. It didn't, no harm, no foul. And I put it on the pavement and went, stomp. And I'm like, oh, man. I think about that sometimes.
Oh,
like,
Christina's husband had an earwig, too. In the ear.
Not good.
Oh, my God, gross.
Not good. So, by the way, who was judging this round?
Ange was judging. We're waiting for a... Fuzz is 20 inches.
Nice. Impractically long penises on these gentlemen. I don't know what to do about it.
Did she vote? She didn't. Oh, wait. Angela doesn't know she's judging.
Oh, Angela doesn't know she's judging. She doesn't know
Eric
she's
with
judging.
Obama's fault.
Okay. That's totally Obama's fault. Nice.
Eric
That's
is on fire and has 2 points.
in Fuego. Okay, so Eric, you will judge the following. When I was an age, blank was only a nickel. When I was your age, blank was only a nickel. Yeah. Oh, was that you? Yeah. So I don't know. It was one of those things where I thought it's a good thing that I didn't turn out to be like a sociopath, because that's something a sociopath would do. Like a really kind, good person be like, oh no, you did me no harm. On your way, little bug. Meet your new home.
I'll kill anything that's inside my house.
Cunnilingus. Oh yes, indeed. Cunnilingus is only a nickel. I have not paid. Nor have I been paid.
A hooker and blow.
Hooker and blow.
Both the hooker and the blow.
Hand job.
Just a nickel.
Nickel bag.
Meth and sex.
A 3-bedroom home.
Wow. This was all just orange groves.
And then you'd ride the trolley downtown to see the moving picture show, spend a nickel, and have enough left over in change for a sarsaparilla on the way home at the phosphate at the drugstore, where you could make good time with. I caught you making time with my best girl.
Kathy, I don't even know how to address that thing we were talking about earlier this week without saying what that was. We were talking about overpriced real estate in California.
Yeah.
How it's shocking that someone will pay so much for so little.
Sure. Ticket to Enumclaw, property tax, my furry costume, my first car, BJ's behind the Greyhound station, all fabulous. 4 years of college, everything.
Everything was only in it.
This is Eric Atwood. Eric Atwood, who had the funniest answer.
A good skin mag.
Oh, honestly, the skin mags were. There was a spectrum. Am I right? The chaste ones, the playboys, had the quote unquote nice girls, but when you got in the hustler territory, they were no longer nice girls. Matt, Bob with 3-bedroom, nicely done, dude. Okay, here we go.
Now Eric and Matt are tied.
And they are tied. Okay, so here we go. Y'all keep hearing these stories now about COVID deniers, like vocal ones who, I can't be fuck you up and not going to take your vaccine. And then the next thing you know, they're dead. So, and most recently, there was a Washington State trooper who's like, Jay Inslee can kiss my ass. I'm not going to get it, blah, blah, blah.
That's how he signed off for the last time when they fired him for not complying. He was like, also, over and out, and Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
2 weeks later, dead. Okay, so every time a vocal anti-vaxxer dies of COVID, a blank gets its wings.
Oh, boy.
Every time a vocal anti-vaxxer dies of COVID, a blank gets its wings.
This is very challenging because we're supposed to be the bigger people.
Fuck
right?
that.
We're not supposed to be like, I told you so.
No.
But we want to.
Done with that.
I'm sorry, but
that ship sailed. That ship sailed a long time ago, but it hit the rocks on 1/6.
This period in our collective history is making me a bad person, and I don't know what to do about it.
Fair. I don't know. Fight back.
Difficult.
Fight back. Time to fight back. Democratic ballot gets its wings. Nice.
A COVID variant.
COVID variant. Yes, it does. Biker gang, UV dildo. A UV dildo. Interesting. What does a UV dildo do?
It kills germs.
I see. And it's also really good to get some sunshine in parts of your body that usually don't, I would
Sure.
imagine.
An ICU nurse.
An ICU nurse.
Aw.
Hillary Clinton voter. Her emails. So sad.
A tranquilized horse
Tranquilized
gets
horse.
its wings.
Okay.
Because of ivermectin.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Horse dewormer. Okay, we had great minds there on that one. Booster shot. Yeah. A hanging
I
shed.
have a question. Science-wise, if you haven't gotten the booster shot by now, do you have to start over?
No, but you should get the booster shot because it basically gives you another 6 months of relative immunity. It
But
gives
do
you
we have to
protection.
get it again? Like, it's been 6 months, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we're gonna have to start getting them again. I think.
Right.
New
I'm
pilot.
just wondering. I don't know. Does anyone know how it works? Did anyone get an updated memo? I feel like we're just locked in our houses, waiting for another memo.
Bob, if you will. Who had the funniest response to every time a vocal anti-vaxxer dies of COVID, a blank gets its wings?
A new pilot.
A really tired intake person in the hospital. Oh my God, yes, please, God, give them whatever they want. These people who are working in hospitals around another negative COVID test Friday. Good. Right, Kathy Brown with a scientist. Yes, indeed. Okay, perfect. Love that. So y'all know this thing that you do when you get into the Middle Ages, as Lori and I like to call them, where you're just like looking for something, and oftentimes they'd be like, you're like, has anybody seen my soda? I've been looking. I've been looking everywhere. Has anyone seen my blank? I've been looking everywhere. Has anybody seen my blank? Yeah.
I've
Been looking everywhere.
Oh, there it is. There it is. This system.
You like that system better?
I mean,
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit better.
I didn't see my country. Nice, Lily. Yes.
Exactly right.
DSM-5 diagnosis. I'm gonna guess for me it's probably neurotic with a side of OCD and certainly a heavy dollop of panic disorder. Yeah.
I've got the hysteria on myself.
All right.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
I just
Pistachio.
have the garden variety generalized anxiety, and now I have it even worse with the insomnia.
Bob says fucks. Has anybody seen my fucks? I went fresh out. Ballot Drive.
Pistachio nut meats from Trader Joe's. Is that a thing that sounds kind of good?
That sounds really fucking tasty. Neil Young 8-track, like that. Reimbursement codes. These are good. I feel like I should call my dad, but he's probably already gone to bed. If he were not enjoying a toodler right now, which is his term for Tito's vodka on the rocks with like 18 olives.
Has
Love
anyone
cells.
seen my hope?
Oh yeah, feet. Freezer that was supposed to be delivered and in stock. In stock and
right.
delivered on August 8th. Oh no.
What happened to that freezer?
Spine-bearing politicians. Nice, Lily. Who doesn't like some good nut meats? Thanks. Isn't that what she said? Isn't it? Isn't
As a
that what
side
she
note,
said?
a shipment that I ordered of some asphalt repair, because I'm gonna take it upon myself to fill the pothole in the private road
Thank
that's
you.
outside our house. I ordered 500 pounds of asphalt repair. Let's see how that goes.
Like a good neighbor, Laura was there. Okay. Anybody
I
seen
doubt
my
it's gonna get
peeps?
fixed.
The size 32 waist. These are also great. But Kathy, you have to decide. So please decide who had the funniest response to I've been looking everywhere. Has anybody seen my blank?
Has anybody seen
Hey,
my
has
blank?
anybody seen my sweet
blank?
gypsy
Has
rose?
anybody- Okay.
Yeah, we ass is fantastic. Good luck with that, Lori. Pre-COVID bod.
Eric, I'll call you for. No, I won't. No, I won't. Because you won't be here.
Did you rent a steamroller or want to come over and steamroll? Who wouldn't, honest to God? Steamrollers
No,
are
I did
fun.
not. It's supposed to work if you just pour it in the hole and drive over it.
Carry with feet. Okay, carry it to...
But this is all happening on Monday, and you won't be here. So
All right. I looked up at the clock. I'm like, how is it 24 minutes? How have we only been doing that? Oh, right.
because we crashed and burned the first
Yes, we
first segment.
did.
We flew too close to the sun trying to live react to a video.
So, I'm going to have to take us back a couple weeks here when you know how these crises, the news cycles go. And it's like you remember what happened with basically Neil Young was like, hey, I had polio as a kid. Joe Rogan is spreading a lot of disinformation about, anti-vax bullshit.
No, I'm just asking questions.
Neil Young had polio?
Yeah, so did Joni Mitchell. So Neil Young was like, either Rogan goes off of Spotify or I go, and of course,
And they were like, bye-bye, Neil Young.
Yes. Turned out to be short-sighted, though, because they lost about 25% of their valuation in a day. Fuck, eat that, Spotify. So anyway, Spotify, doubling down, announced they're just going to program nothing about blank. About nothing but blank. Hi, everybody. Good night. Good night, everybody. Yeah.
And now,
Fabulous.
This is a disaster.
Yeah, I know. This whole show.
Stefan and Rory.
All right, there we go. Having fun. Doubling down, Spotify announced they're now going to just program nothing but blank. It's going to be 24 hours of blank on Spotify.
Is this even... Oh, yeah, here we go.
Right, fourth intro. You know, how often do you kids get to see a fourth intro?
Next week, let's do a show that's just all intros.
We made it special for you tonight. Doubling down, Spotify announced they're just going to program nothing but blank. Milli Vanilli, nice. Toxic masculinity. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Only Show, yes, love that.
Did you guys miss the story about how I got trolled for 30,000 copies of one of my novels? Someone sent me a mean fake email.
I don't know if it was
We
me.
want to buy 30,000 copies of your novel. I'm like, oh, it's a writer's dream. And then the website was not functional.
The whole thing seems inscrutable. I don't know what the deal is. So we'll keep you up to
Why would you work so
date
hard
with
to
that.
send a writer a fake email?
nothing but Cosby talks. Vanilla Ice, Cooking with Ivermectin podcast, Metaverse ads. Sure, why not? Yeah. Furry talk. Furry talk. Men with braids
My
stick
Little
out.
Pony.
Yeah, Blurry Steve. Content for white supremacists. Well, that's Joe Rogan, 24 hours a day.
I'm just talking to Jordan Peterson. Jordan B. Peterson, when you come on the show, I'm just talking. I'm not coming to any conclusions. I just think that.
Fucking meathead.
Wait, Carrie's answering, but she's also judging.
She's answering and she's judging. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like a golf announcer. Carrie approaches the hole. She's got an 18 iron. Thank you. Doubling down, Spotify announced they're just going to program nothing but blank. The Man Show reruns. So, Carrie, who had the funniest response here, if you will? Doubling down, Spotify announced they're just going to program nothing but blank. Whoops, indeed. And did Seamus have a nice birthday? We want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to Seamus.
Did he get the sushi that he wanted for dinner?
Oh, that sounds good.
And if so, how was it?
Yeah.
Did you get orangey? How was it?
Yeah. Orange's fucking good, man.
No, we know. It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
With the fourth intro and all.
Ray with Man Show. Okay. Nicely done, Ray. Okay. Let's see. The one thing. Let's get that one there. Boy. Are we having fun? What round are we on there, babe?
This is round 10.
Wow. Okay, we're coming up against the hour here. Well, let's see if we can get our shit together and pull our way through this. Okay. The one thing every good man cave. Now, fellas, got a man cave? I got one. We're broadcasting from it right here. The one thing every good man cave needs is blank. The one thing every good man cave needs is blank. Well, Carrie, do tell, where did you get them from? Because we want to know. I'm always looking for really good takeout sushi. So I might jet out of here as soon as this show's done. Go get myself some late night sushi. Woo! A
Can
heated
you
bidet.
DoorDash that?
Vanilla iced CDs. Could we DoorDash that? That'd be amazing.
Can we DoorDash that?
Probably. Although, would you really want to DoorDash sushi?
No.
You're really at the whims
No,
of the
you
driver
wouldn't. You
as to
wouldn't.
whether or not they kept your sushi, let's say, from spoiling. It's a very there's a very narrow, slender margin of error with sushi, as far as I'm concerned. 18, okay.
Also, don't you think DoorDash has like a note in its app itself that our driveway is creepy? And
They do, yeah. We're on record. Kathy says lotion in a basket. Yeah, yeah. They do. That is true.
Ray, you will be the judge of who is the funniest person in this round.
Yes, you will. Ray Boom Boom Saloom. Friend Ray Boom Boom Saloom is going to judge this next
Does Seamus
round.
have big plans for life now?
Seamus going to be a band teacher, yo.
Oh, really?
Well, that was the plan the
Was
last
that
time
the
we
final
heard.
plan?
I don't know if it's the final plan. There were a lot of things that I was going to be at 18.
Yeah, because everything I thought was going to happen at 18 totally didn't happen.
I ain't on Broadway, but I'm doing my thing. VHS of Pam and Tommy. Anybody watching the Netflix show? I hear it's not good.
Terrible.
Here it's not good. No need for mansplaining. This is being judged by Ray. Ray, who had the funniest response to the one thing.
Good memory. Seamus is going to be a band teacher.
Thank you very much. Ray, who had the funniest response to the one thing every good man cave needs. His
John
mic.
Madden YouTube vids.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Where's Scott Coates on this? He has an actual man.
I was gonna
cave
say we've seen your man
with
cave,
like
dude.
Where'd
Coates go?
With a bar and like a skeleton wallpaper on the walls. It looks amazing.
Eric says spray cleaners. Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh, boy.
Kathy Brown with a floor drain that was okay. Yeah, floor drain. Sure.
Spit take fun.
That's where the blood
There you
sluices,
go.
right?
There
Yeah, the
you go.
blood sluices down there. Y'all, I've been spending a lot of time at night during my wakeful hours. I've discovered TikTok. There's no turning back. I cannot stop watching TikTok.
I thought you said TED Talk. I was
TED
like,
Talks. Boy, actually, if I were watching TED Talks, it put me right to sleep.
Yeah.
Boom, like that. I just went viral with my new TikTok video all about blank. I just went viral with my new TikTok video all about blank. Now, the ones that I find insipid are the ones where it's just somebody with a hot body, male or female, who just get on there and it's like it's just music
just
and
lip sync
just kinda,
and then look at
they
the
lip sync and
camera.
look at the
It's
camera.
the
I'm like,
laziest
listen,
content on
there's
earth.
porn for that. Okay, we don't need really just be clever or go away.
I watched a webinar about TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm afraid to go on there and do something and have everybody be like, "You're old, get off the internet."
Well, we are. But there are a lot of old people on TikTok. You just have to embrace the fact that you're old. All about my neurosis. Lily, honest to God, let's join forces. I am neurotic.
Lily, do you
as
want to join
fuck.
the 3 a.m. club where we talk about our neuroses?
Honestly, I want to get a T-shirt that says "neurotic as fuck" and just make TikTok videos all day about my neurosis. Narcissistic
How to
personality.
TikTok for Gen Xers.
That's good.
How does this thing work?
Why are all Britney Spears' Instagram post of her spinning around nonstop? Yeah, I don't know. Cotard's
And
delusion.
swearing about her sister. They
Okay.
gave her back her Instagram password.
Now I
Wow.
have to. Scott mentioned something called Cotard's delusion. I got to see what that is.
Wow.
Delusion. We're going to learn something here today, kids. Okay. Cotard's delusion is a relatively rare condition that was first described by Dr. Jules Cotard in 1882. It comprises a series of delusions ranging from belief that one has lost organs, blood, or body parts to insisting that one has lost one's soul or is dead. Now that, my
Wow.
friend, is a fabulous answer and
That's
also
deep cut.
something that I'm going to worry about tonight. That's wait.
It's Schrodinger's TikTok, says
Yes.
Christina.
Schrodinger's TikTok. It's both alive and dead.
Is
How
it-
can it be?
Is it before the dance or after the dance? Is it about to start again?
Yep. That is
That's
Kathy.
Kathy.
Kathy, who had the funniest response to, I just went viral with my TikTok video all about blank. Everyone is so funny tonight. We are. We're all so funny. You especially, my dear. Who had the funniest response?
Aussie glass can mount.
I
stands.
love Kathy's. She's so supportive. Like every time it's
So
her
nice.
turn to judge.
Earwigs and ears.
Because she knows that
That's
literally she shatters the backboard on every fucking answer that she just goes down drives down the court, just boom, just like dunks on top of everybody else.
Christina with anal bleaching.
Yeah, okay, good.
Funny story.
Funny story.
It's been long enough. We can tell that story, right?
Is it my story to tell?
Yes, it's
Okay.
your story to tell.
Let's give a clue, and then
Okay,
I'll tell you all
okay.
about this thing. So here we go. We are on to round number 12, and this is being judged by Christina. Steffens injured himself again, as he is wont to do. This time, he pulled his blank.
Where's that on this list?
These are old cards.
Oh, God.
Steffens injured himself. Oh, I'm making
You
you
made
type.
me pull up this list. Oh, God.
Well, there's other cards in here. Steffens injured himself again. This time, he's pulled his blank. So yeah, this was in the early to mid 2000s, and we're in Los Angeles, and I just started with William Morris Agency.
It is unlikely that either of these,
No, you won't know.
No, Bob probably knows that person.
Bob does know this person, and Bob, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about, and we won't say a word, but we'll know
Bob,
exactly who.
If you know who it is,
You won't
blink
need to.
twice. Okay.
So anyway, this is the kind of like, we're all very collegial at this agency, like, and it is all led by this guy Eric Seastrand, who is like one of the coolest people I've ever known. He is the agent, and like we all are just I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's almost like a theater scene, you know, because we would have to go in there and wait to do our auditions, and so when we were in there for like a couple hours every single day, we just got to all be really close, and we just shared a lot of jokes and stuff like that. Except
It's like the legend of the William Morris lobby.
Except
Everybody
this-
was the friends.
right, except for this one woman.
This one woman.
This one woman who
Who's the one who brought you in?
she was, and she was a prima donna. She was like big medicine in like the late 80s and early 90s, and made a lot of money and had an attitude, and like her career had kind of cratered since then, but she was still had a terrible attitude and was just a nasty person, just very much a nasty person. And everybody kind of, she would sit apart from everybody else, would not mix with everybody else. We were all like the hoi
She
polloi
was
having
too
fun.
good for you.
Yeah, exactly. So Bob, you getting who I'm talking about at this point? Anyway,
She was voice famous from the 80s.
I take our agent.
The 90s.
I take it the late 80s, early 90s.
I'm not going to say for what.
Yeah, we would not. But anyway, so at one point, and I don't know if this is Eric trying to take her down a notch in all of our eyes, but we, a bunch of bros, and I went out for beers with Eric, and just in the middle of nowhere, like we're filling pictures, and just out of nowhere, he goes, "Yeah, she bleaches her asshole." I'm like, "What?" He's like, yeah, she told me. She told me that she bleaches her asshole. I'm like, first of all, why would she tell you that? Second of all, why are you telling us that?
What is that?
And third, what is that? I'd never even heard that before. Yeah, and like, why? Like, it brought up so many questions. Like, what do you? Is it something where you're like, there's scrutiny down there where you're looking to be observed in some way? And apparently it
Bob's
was.
stumped. He doesn't know who it is.
Oh, you do,
I'm
Bob.
gonna message you after this.
You do.
This time he's pulled his drum machine out of the closet.
Oh, is that the answer? Okay,
This
that's
time he's pulled his access to Warner Brothers videos on Facebook.
nice. All right, good. I like
This
this.
time he's pulled his drink away from Bill Cosby.
Oh, very good. Okay, did Christina Decora win her yet?
No, I'm just reading the answer.
I love them. I love them all. Yep.
This time he's pulled his thoughts together.
Oh, very good. Okay, I love that. Would that I could. Would that I
This
could.
time he's pulled his OnlyFans
Oh, it's
content.
David with pork. He's pulled his pork.
He's pulled his pork.
I actually do a very good pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork. Come over sometime.
Oh, we should
try
do that this week.
It's delicious. His music off of Spotify. Exactly.
His music's on Spotify.
Let's see. We've got 3 more to go here.
When a tiebreaker should be round 16.
All right. So you guys know that I play a fair amount of music. There are some interesting things afoot in the music industry right now. Forget the electric guitar and the electric bass. The hottest new instrument is the electric blank. Forget the electric guitar and the electric bass. The hottest new instrument is the electric blank. Yeah. So. I don't know. I can only imagine that. Like, first of all, was it dark? That's the thing that I keep wondering. I was like, is it dark enough that you'd be like, okay, first of all, I got to get a mirror to check this out, right? Okay, it's dark enough that I would need, like, I got to lighten this up.
Did you see that? I love the time Eric said a certain other agent was too busy star fucking. Even I know who that is.
Yeah. No, we know. It's fun. It was fun. It was a fun time, man. It was such a fun time. It was one of my very favorite times. Because honestly,
so much intrigue and hearsay.
she was
At
one of
the
the only
William
people
Morris lobby.
who took it seriously. The rest of us are just like, we're talking into microphones for a living. They pay us. Just get over yourself. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Go bleach your asshole and enjoy it. All right. Forget the electric guitar and the electric bass. The hottest new instrument is the electric bill.
Electric bill.
Nice, Bob. Nice. Hair removal, the asshole, cowbell, boogaloo. Electric boogaloo. Nice. Oh my
Electric
goodness.
ventilator. That's funny.
Yeah, that rabbit. Oh, the electric rabbit. I hear that is a pleasurable little device. Discreet. You can do it in meetings, I'm told. No one will ever know. Just get a little rabbit going. Skin flute.
Skin flute.
Yeah.
The electric asshole.
David. Oh, David. Davey. You guys remember David and Goliath? You remember it was the same as Clokey, the same claymation people who did Gumby, but they also did a show called Davey and Goliath, and it was basically about this kid who they were supposed to be, he was a modern kid, he had a dog, they would deal with modern like ethical issues through a biblical perspective. Terrifying. That shit used to give me such nightmares. You guys know what I'm talking
on
about?
Saturday and Sunday morning, right?
Davey, I don't think you should go into that construction site. Oh, Goliath, what's the worst that could happen? Smash. All right.
Electric Kool-Aid acid test.
Yes, indeed. So this is being judged by David.
By
David. David, who had the funniest response to forget the electric guitar and the electric bass. The hottest new instrument is the electric blank.
My computer has 2% battery.
Oh, here.
Everything's going great.
Let's top you off.
Things are going great.
Yeah, I know. This is
Everything's going great. This is going great.
gets topped off. This is great. This is all great. All great. Avenue. Nice. Okay, I like that.
And
Chastity
then we'll
belt.
take it higher.
And then we'll take it
Oh,
higher.
no.
Oh no! That came
Out
on the
in
other day.
the
Cattle prod.
streets.
So who said cattle prod? David, if you please. I'll go back through and see if I can get it first. Cattle prod. Eric Atwood. Okay, very nice. Okay, the electric cattle prod.
Eric has 3 points.
And we are on to round number 14. The one thing you absolutely need to survive in the wilderness is blank. The one thing you absolutely need to survive in the wilderness is blank. Eric, I'm sorry that you're not going to get the answer on this one because you know. And we've talked this over. And, you know, when the shit comes down, Eric and Carrie are coming over here. Eric will be our provider. We will entertain. That is our quality promise to you. Plus, we have the bear hole. Did I mention
We have stockpiled supplies, and we're kind of funny.
We're funny.
And Eric can build things and protect us.
I've got firearms. Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I want that out there. Oh, you think I don't want that out there? I want that out there. I've got fucking firearms.
Oh, my God.
The one thing you're like, but Stefan, you're a progressive. Yeah, I'm a fucking practical progressive. Plus, I was in 4-H. You know, I don't have like Glocks and shit. I've got like shotguns and stuff. All right. The one thing you absolutely need to survive in the wilderness is blank. Opposable thumbs. Tacos. The answer is tacos.
That's right.
A car, pizza, toaster at your cabin.
right.
That is a fine pander. It is. Yeah, everybody pander to Eric. The remote control.
A best friend and another
A
taxi cab.
Boy Scout is big.
That's right.
You people are crushing it tonight.
Neighbors. So you can eat them?
Or just cadge off
So
of them.
you can steal from them. Okay. Eric's answering. He doesn't know that he's judging.
Oh, Eric, you're judging.
A river grill. Is that guy really named Bear Grylls?
Yes, he is. Now, obviously, his first name is probably not actually Bear. It's probably, Steve or whatever, but it's a nickname. But his last name is Grills. An escape plan. Selfies. Eric's like, I know.
It's like, I know.
Amazon
I know.
delivery. Amazon delivery. Sure.
A flask.
A slower friend.
I don't have to outrun the tiger.
Oh, you
I
just
just
got to
have to
outrun you.
you.
That's it. Love that line. Kathy, I adore you. That's so good. That's funny. Okay, I think that's it, Eric. Who had the funniest response to the only thing you absolutely need to survive in the wilderness is... Drum roll, please. Yeah. I honestly thought that was going to work. There we go. Christina with Grubhub. Nice. Okay. Kaboom. Okay, now we are on to...
Okay, so Christina has 2.
so this is round 15. Laura's going to judge this one.
But a tiebreaker should be...
Yeah, the tiebreaker is going to be round 16. Okay, so...
We don't keep score anymore.
So Laura and I were just talking about how, should one of us meet our untimely demise, dating would be horrific. Just horrific, and we don't want any
we
part
were
of it.
talking about how I would just be fine. I'd be like, that's fine. I had my...
And she's like, would you go on a dating site? And I'm like, well, first of all, I wouldn't.
He's like, yeah, I would.
Well, no, but I said I wouldn't want to because, like, once you have, like, the perfect person in your life, you don't really want to replicate that. However,
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I would
no.
just never, I would be
Right.
like, that's fine. I'll just move to a hill and be single for the
But
rest
she was
of
like,
my
if you
life.
were to date, I'm like, if I were to date, of course I would use an online site because the algorithm is perfect. It's like, you don't have to worry anymore about, well, this person doesn't like art or music or, the same kind of food. You have things in common immediately. Why not let's avail science is what I say. But
So you'd be on Bumble. You'd be on Tinder.
Why
You'd
not?
be on whatever.
Anyway, I was thinking about an old-fashioned pickup line. Hey, baby, blank here often? Hey, baby, blank here often? I went on public transport. Exactly. I went to work, Christina. That's how I found the love of my life. So I'm not sweating it. Yeah. Hey, baby,
You
blank
just
here
need
often?
to know that they're going your way. You just need to know that they're weird like you, right?
Yeah.
No, but my thing was, I don't care. I just hang out. I'd be everyone's.
cut.
I'd be everyone's single widow friend. I wouldn't be on fucking Bumble or whatever it is, I wouldn't be anywhere. No, thank you. Dance here often? I know it looks like I'm having some kind of a seizure, but I'm actually dancing.
Lori was in a business meeting once.
Oh, hi, Mark. Here often.
Eat Jello here often, masticate here often. Looks like Lori was in a business meeting once, and she had to leave the room to take a phone call, and she ran out in the way that she does. And when she came back, which was something along the way, hey, it's Jack. Jack's here.
Oh, Jack!
Thank you, Jackie. And when she came back, and they were still in the middle of a rather serious meeting, the woman running the meeting said, "Hang on, stop. Do you actually run like that?"
Is that really how you run?
Is that really how you run?
I was like, yeah. She's like, with the limbs and everything, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Mask here often, trim the hedges here often, Rohypnol here often, tantric festival, lick midgets, flatulate, eye glaze, and share COVID mutations. This is yours to decide on.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So.
We don't keep score anymore. Prolapse.
Dude, who said that?
It's a Django Kitty Cat for the win.
Of course it is. So, all right, we're giving it to Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Way to enter and win and dominate. So now, who do we have at the tiebreaker?
All right. Now,
Dear Laura,
if
dear
I'm
Laura.
counting wrong, you come for me.
Tim!
You come for me.
Oh, Tim. Hi,
yes,
buddy.
this is really live.
What
Are
up,
you
dude?
really live? It's
Yeah.
late there.
It is late there. That's cool.
All right. Let me count up who has points. Mm-hmm. Kathy has 2 points. Eric has 3 points. Matt has 2 points. Christina has 2 points. Anybody
my.
else? Come for me.
Come at me, bro.
It looks like everybody else has 1 point. Is everybody okay? Everybody's gonna be on.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so
You know what? I've given up yelling at anti-maskers now because I saw that chart in the newspaper or some
about how people who yell at
newspaper.
anti-maskers get shot.
No,
on a regular basis?
about how
I know.
even an anti-masker is going to
I
take 8
worry.
hours to give me the
I know.
the vid.
I'm glad.
So-
I'm simply glad because I don't want you to get harmed because those people were insane. Okay, so who is playing in the final round, please?
Okay, this looks like Kathy. Well, no, this looks like Eric won actually.
Well, then why don't we crown Eric this week's winner? Fuck, I didn't know that. Correct. That's fabulous, dude. Congratulations to Eric.
Strangely flavored peeps for you.
Nice.
Delivered tomorrow to your home.
Mwah. Absolutely. Okay, so
Along with some
but we have a how many way tie for second?
We have a 3-way. It's a 3-way.
It's a three-way. Everybody
it's
loves
Kathy,
a three-way.
Matt, and Christina in a 3-way for the second place.
Okay, so Kathy, Matt, and Christina will answer the following.
I'm not afraid to mail peeps to everyone.
No. Most people agree that blank is gross, but I'm not most people. Most people agree that blank is gross, but I'm not most. Eric's, I'm not home tomorrow. Oh, well.
I
let
thought
us,
you were leaving in the nighttime.
Let us work around your schedule. This is the dickest thing, most dickest thing I've ever said. Eric will like drop everything. It's like the other night there was like water damage in the house next door. He's like, "Oh, you want me to come over right now?" I'm like, "No, but you're so sweet that you would." Most people agree that blank is gross, but I'm not most people. This is being answered by Eric. Who else? And who else? No, Eric won.
Kathy, Matt, and Christina.
Kathy, Matt, and Christina.
Oh, 6 a.m. I get it now. I get it. Okay. So, are you guys not sleeping tonight at all?
Ooh.
You're leaving at 6 a.m.? Or you're going to sleep right now?
Wow. Waffles.
Either way, Godspeed.
Okay, so Kathy's answer is waffle stomping. Christina's answer is my fantasies, and now we're waiting on Bob.
Oh, Eric just said it. He said it. He spilled the secret.
Okay, so the Atwoods are going to Antarctica, y'all. Oh my fucking God. Wow.
He said it.
So
He said it.
let's go ahead and do a quick vote here, and then we'll talk about this. So between Kathy's waffle stomping, Christina's my fantasies, and Bob's my bloated butt, let's vote right now. 60 seconds.
Okay.
Crown this week's runner-up, if you will. Why not?
Will you wear the suit for the 3-way? Oh, the suit. Yes, they tested negative, so now they can go.
Wow.
Yes, they are going to Antarctica in
Gonna go look
In
at
10
penguins.
hours.
Penguins. Now, Eric, how long is it going to take to get there? You guys gonna be traveling for the better part of like 2 or 3 days, right? To get there. Because you have to fly into Argentina, and then make your way all the way down to the bottom of the Tierra del Fuego. I know this because I've read Shackleton. And then you have to make your way across that and into, like, you have to get on an ice cutter, and then, yeah. And then ideally, don't leave your crew behind for them to eat each other. That's really what you want to make sure that you focus on, right? Okay, so who won? Who is this week's runner-up?
Oh, let's see.
Most people agree that blank is gross, but I'm not most people.
It seems that the greatest of all time,
Kathy with
has
waffles.
won.
I was going to say if it wasn't waffle stomping, this is not a just and fair universe. So congratulations to you, Kathy. Okay, so Eric and Kathy are this week's winners. So now let's talk about Antarctica, because this is a big fucking deal. Now, you
How
guys,
does that work exactly?
you guys want to go to bed. But
Yeah, you're gonna go to
But
bed.
we want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I want to invite you on to talk about this, but you guys are like, no, we're going to fucking bed now.
We can send you a link if you'd like to come on.
Will you be posting photos? I assume that you will. Okay.
They have to go to Florida, spend the night, and fly to Chile, then go to Argentina.
Kathy wanted to make sure that everybody knew that she doesn't waffle stomp in the shower. Oh, Fuzz.
Just
Fuzz.
as a parting thought.
Fuzz, you're going to have to Google it, my friend.
Oh,
Not
Buzz!
Not doing
Okay.
it. No.
So, a while ago, maybe a year or so, we discovered this statistic that said that
1 out of 30 people.
1 out of 30 people poops in the shower. Really poops.
Now put it together. Waffle stomping, what do you
And
think
then
it is?
Carrie Atwood named that waffle stomping
Right,
because,
right.
you know, you're trying to stomp the poop down into the shower drain, right?
Good night, everybody. See you later. Okay. Bye.
Fifth intro!
Yeah, good night now. See ya. Ooh wee.
Hey, Fuzz ass.
Oh, Kelly Francois, you showed up right in time. Good Christ. I wanted to end this, by the way. We have a lovely, wholesome story, Kelly, about some dear friends of ours who are going to Antarctica to look at penguins, and yet Lori has to go into like this graphic detail about
Fuzz
waffle
wanted
stomping.
to know what it was.
I said Google it. I said to Google
on.
it. Yeah, there we go. And on that
Also,
note,
Google what happened in Enumclaw.
yeah, that's exactly. All right, kid. 1 in 30, Tim, which means that I trimmed my group of friends down to 29 because I didn't want.
One of you has a friend that poops in the shower.
Oh my God.
Or is it you?
Or is it you? No, I can't do it.
Do you already know what waffle stomping is?
Safe travels to the Atwoods. We hope you have the most wonderful. Happy birthday to Seamus.
That's right.
We hope you guys have the best time. I
Eric,
hope.
are you all packed or are you like... Matt says, if you're going through Florida, why'd you even bother getting tested?
I hope they serve delicious lemon drops
Penguin meat?
in Antarctica in order to go along with your penguin meat. So kids,
Are you going to send us a lot of photos? Or
yes, you'd best, and we'll post them up
a
here
lot
on
of
the show.
photos?
Yeah. Well, this has been a lovely way to spend a Saturday. We love you all. This is honestly.
We're sorry for the 4 different intros.
It was
It was
very
a technical
indicative of
hot
the
mess.
kind of
What are
show
you
that
gonna do?
it's our show. If it didn't do that, would it not be our show? All right, kids. So, any final words before we go?
Matt, thank you for coming back.
Thank you, dude.
I'm going to message you who that was, and I'm glad that Facebook didn't block you.
Think fruit.
Oh, yes, Kathy's having surgery this week, so let's send her good healing
Okay,
vibes.
so good healing vibes to Kathy, and just safe travels to the Atwoods. Anybody else doing anything?
Anybody else?
Monumentous?
Got anything going on this week?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
If you do, let us know. We'll
Yeah.
be sending you good vibes.
We'll send you healing vibes, all of you.
I think I'm going to be back on Wednesday for an after show. I've been saying that for a while, but I think it's going to happen.
That'll
this
be
time.
fun.
All right. Bye, kids. We'll see you guys later on.
Oh, you want to do the big rock outro?
Oh, sure, why not? Yeah, it's fun.
Because, we're still here.
Rock outro.
Oh, you have book questions.
Come gather round, see what's going down. It's two people messing around with sound and lights. It's time to start the show. It's 8 o'clock, you know. So let's do the first of 3 intros of the night. brisk internet.